Hi there, Aries. How are you this morning? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for Friday, June 27th through Sunday, June 29th. We're going to do it the same way we always do it, okay? I'm going to call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're talking about. We will pull 2 cards for each of the 12 signs. This is to give you some sort of an overview as to the current dynamic between you and the person who came to your mind, okay? At the bottom, we will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is to try to give you some sort of insight as to what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend. The hope here is that it'll make it easier for you to navigate your way through the weekend, okay? All right, Aries, let's see. This is for my Aries. Let's give it a go. If you are an Aries currently dealing with another Aries or possibly trying to send yourself a message, we have the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I think that the message you're trying to send yourself here is that if you can keep searching and find the truth will bring you emotional fulfillment. That's what you are hoping or trying to tell yourself. There you go. Fair enough. If you are an Aries currently dealing with a Taurus, I have the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This Taurus is viewing you in the Queen of Cups. They're viewing you as somebody who's very maternal, very loving, somewhat psychic, intuitive, somebody who has too much empathy right now, possibly somebody who's letting somebody else cross their border, cross their boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Not holding your boundaries up well enough. They're saying that there's a huge sense of imbalance right now. So you're involved in some kind of a situation where there is no balance. Somebody is crossing your boundaries is what this Taurus is saying. This Taurus feels familial to me, meaning it feels like a family member. If not, it's a close friend who's watched you for a long time. There is concern here, okay? They don't like the situation that you're currently in, is what it says. If you are an Aries dealing with a Gemini, I have the Page of Swords and the Tower. So this Gemini is viewing you as somebody who is keeping an eye on them, or somebody they're keeping an eye on. I don't know. There's something between the 2 of you, but it looks like it has exploded because we got the Tower here. Maybe the 2 of you, the Tower has fallen and the 2 of you are still kind of hanging on, right? Not really ready to energetically let go, but this looks like a situation that's seen better days, you and the Gemini. Anyways, if you are an Aries dealing with a Cancer, I have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. The Cancer is viewing you as somebody who's incredibly independent, somebody who doesn't need other people. You may want them, but you don't need them. However, right now they're saying that you are stuck in your head, like locked in a mental prison over something. Very restricted by your thoughts right this minute. So, if you are an Aries dealing with a Leo, I have the Devil and the King of Swords. So the Leo is viewing you as somebody who is playing head games. They're viewing you as somebody who's being incredibly manipulative and playing head games. You're using strategy right now to outwit people around you in an unfair way, okay? Like you have an obsession with outwitting people right this minute or something. Yeah. The Leo is not looking at you in the best light right now, Aries. Okay, so probably they are somebody you've outwitted, right? Or played with their head, I guess. I don't know. They seem quite cross with you. If you are a if you are a Aries dealing with a Virgo, I have the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. This Virgo feels as if there is only one thing that you are truly, totally committed to, and that is your future. You are committed to moving out of whatever situation you are currently in because it looks like it could be one that is somewhat negative. You are very much so focused, future focused. You're focused on your future, period. There you go. If you are an Aries dealing with a Libra, I have the Knight of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. The Libra is viewing you as somebody who can sometimes be rather impulsive. You can sometimes have a bit of a temper, somewhat of a hothead. But right now you are busy trying to decide exactly what it is you want to invest in and how much you're going to invest in these different things. It looks like you do have options. It's more like you're looking towards your future and what is it you're planning on taking with you into your future. I think that's basically what they're trying to say. I do believe the Libra could possibly be one of the options. I don't know that it is one that is going to be chosen, but it is one that's there, okay? If you are an Aries dealing with a Scorpio, I have the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. So there's a ton of conflict here. Yeah, I feel like the two of you are just not on the same page is what I feel like here. There's a 2 of Wands. You need to make a decision here. That you and the Scorpio just seem to not be necessarily meeting up in the middle the way that maybe you once did. I don't know. This feels aggressively not good to me right now. This 2 right here. I don't know why. If you are an Aries dealing with the Sagittarius, I have the 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So the Sagittarius is viewing this as a divine union. They're also viewing this as a situation where there can be reciprocity. So this one looks like it has a great deal of potential if you're on board with it. If you are an Aries dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Fool card and the Sun. This Capricorn would love to have you take a leap of faith towards them, it would seem. They believe you make them very, very happy. So this is another situation that looks like it holds great potential if you're interested. I don't know which one you're interested in, right? If you are an Aries dealing with an Aquarius, I have the 3 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This Aquarius is viewing you as somebody they would love to collaborate with. With the Hierophant, they believe that together you two could have a higher level of commitment. I don't know that I think it's romantic. It could definitely be a higher level of commitment in friendship or just in loyalty overall, you know, in business and whatever. So I'm not sure what the dynamic is right here, but I can tell you that it is filled with loyalty and emotion. I just don't know which direction. Maybe it'll play out differently for different people. Another one with potential. If you are an Aries dealing with a Pisces, I have the 4 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. The Pisces feels as though you are some sort of higher level soulmate to them. They are hoping that you will build a new foundation for the two of you. Here again, it's an opportunity. I don't know which one of these is the one you want, but you have quite a few to pick from. There you go. All right, Aries, for Friday, I've got you with the Knight of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So you're trying to ride in like a knight in shining armor to save a situation. It doesn't look like it quite plays out the way you want it to, because there ends up being some sort of a feeling of loss and regret attached to this particular situation. On Saturday, I have the Hangman and the 6 of Swords. So all you know Saturday is you want to get your life steered out of the chaos and into calmer waters. It would seem that you are feeling stuck and having a hard time making that happen. On Sunday, I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You find some kind of truth on Sunday, which allows you to finally move into calmer waters, I believe, and towards a new opportunity. This opportunity coming towards you on Sunday is one that's definitely attached to money or abundance in some way, it looks like. It looks quite promising. So there you go. That's what I have for you this week, Aries. I will be back on Sunday with the weekly readings. I'm here every day with the daily energy check-ins. If anybody wants to stop by and check those out, they're kind of cool, kind of quick. That's it. No matter what the cards say, go make it the best couple days you possibly can. If anybody's looking for a personal reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, it's not me. It's a scam. So please just treat it accordingly. Okay, there you go. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a good one.